As you all know by now, I'm a big fan of the Lenovo Explorer Windows Mixed Reality headset. However, I'm not such a big fan of this part here, this flimsy foam pad. It looks like it could easily break, and also some people might not like this foam pad because if you sweat a lot, this will get soaked in your sweat and might not be so comfortable. The good thing though is that this is exchangeable, it's only Velcroed, and you can get one of these here, one of these VR covers made for the Lenovo Explorer Windows Mixed Reality headsets. And I just got this, and in this video I'm going to check it out for you and let you know if it's worth the money. Coming up. Hi and welcome here at Mixed Reality TV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if you are just as excited as me about Windows MR and VR and AR in general, then subscribe now and click the bell button so you don't miss anything. So I finally got one of these VR cover Lenovo Explorer Foam replacement kits. Now you can get two of them for $29 from vrcover.com. Unfortunately, when I bought them, they were sold out on vrcover.com. However, they are said to be back in store really soon. So I had to pay 21 euros for only one, which is of course very expensive. Anyways, I couldn't wait because I really wanted to show you if this is any good and if this can make our preferred Windows MR headset any better. So I'm going to check it out for you now. The only problem that I personally had with the Lenovo Explorer is this part here around the nose. This is like really flimsy, and well, if you don't put it in the right way, it will kind of press against your nose and make it a bit uncomfortable. So with the VR cover, as you can tell, the space around the nose is empty. So I personally hope that this will make the Lenovo Explorer even more comfortable. However, well, it's not foam anymore. This was really comfortable. You can hardly feel it on your face. And well, on the VR cover, it's some faux leather. Now, this also, of course, has its advantages. So if you sweat a lot, of course, with this VR cover, you can simply wipe off the sweat easily. And instead of the foam, which sucks in the sweat, you won't have a big problem if you sweat a lot. So now I'm going to get this original foam off here for the first time and put this VR cover on, and then I will let you know how it feels on my face. So let's go. All right, this is the first time that I actually do this here with replacing the original, and yeah, it works very well without me destroying the original foam cover. Okay, that was simple. So this is how it looks without the original foam cover. This is the original foam cover, and well, it's only Velcroed on. So now I can simply put on this here, the replacement. Let's see how easy it works. So here we have some white line which shows us where is the middle. And here on the Lenovo Explorer, you can also easily tell where is the middle. Can you see that? Here in the middle of these two screws. So I'm going to put it on now in the middle there. So let me check this out. Probably you can also see this. Okay, yeah, that was easy. So this is how it looks now with the VR cover. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool, I would say. So now, I would say the big moment of truth has come. Let me put this on. For the very first time now. Okay. Good. Yeah, so the very first thing that comes to my mind now, my nose feels much better. So the area around the nose, there's no more pressure anymore because, well, can you see that? There is nothing anymore. Before, there was this flimsy part of the original foam cover. Now, this flimsy part is gone, which is good. And the the VR cover, yeah, it also feels good. Well, of course, it does not feel as comfortable as the foam. You have to think about this foam here. It's super soft, and well, when it presses against your face, you barely feel anything. So with this VR cover now, this is some faux leather, and inside it seems there's some memory foam inside. So probably after a while, it will feel better and better. So yeah, good. It's great. Actually, I like it a lot because of the nose problem. Yeah, this soft foam around the nose, it was really a problem. And well, if you sweat now, you can simply wipe off the sweat. So that is great. Now, we have a bit more of light bleeding than before. But this was to be expected as well, because now, here, this area, where before you had this flimsy part of the original cover, just here, you don't have that anymore. But it's still acceptable. I would have to try it out for a couple of hours, I think, before I can do a final assessment. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use it, and then after I have used it in VR, I'm going to let you know what I think about the light bleeding. So now I've used the VR cover with the Lenovo Explorer in VR to check out the light leakage. And indeed, there is more light leakage here because, well, around your nose there's nothing more to block the light from coming into the headset. But on the other hand, of course, this flimsy part here, which was keeping the light out, it is not pressing against your nose anymore. So it's more comfortable around the nose when you use the VR cover. So it's kind of a trade-off. On the one hand, you don't have this pressure anymore, and this is great. But on the other hand, there's more light coming in. But the light leakage, is it like making it impossible for me to recommend the VR cover? No, there's more light coming in, that's for sure. But it's not like a showstopper. You can still get this one. It's good value because, well, there's no more pressure on your nose. And of course, you have this faux leather. So if this foam was a problem for you because it would soak up too much of your sweat, and then if you want to give it to your friend to play, it's kind of uncomfortable, then without a doubt, get the VR cover, because this one, you can simply swipe your sweat away. And in general, it is definitely comfortable as well. I wouldn't say it's more comfortable than the original foam, but again, if you have this sweating problem, then without a doubt get this. Also, if this original foam is uncomfortable for you because it's pressing against your nose, then also this is a great solution, because you won't have that problem anymore because there's nothing pressing against your nose, and that is great. Now, if you didn't have any problem with sweat, which is getting soaked into the original foam pad, well, and if you also don't have a problem with this foam pressing against your nose, well, then of course you don't need to get the VR cover. However, if you have this problem of this foam pressing against your nose, well, there are still some workarounds that don't involve getting a VR cover, a replacement foam cover. So what you can also do, you can simply attach this a bit higher. So let me show you that, something like this here, so that it is not really attached to the very end, something like this. And then if you use it, it won't press so much against your nose anymore, and also you don't have lots of light leakage. So there are definitely ways that you can kind of pimp the original design without you needing to get this here, the VR cover. However, I still think this is really great if your original foam cover breaks, or if you really don't like this kind of sweat which is getting soaked up into the original foam, then definitely the VR cover is a great investment. This is how I place the original foam so that it does not press on my nose, and this is very comfortable. So I put this here a bit higher, this part, And here, as you can tell, and on the other side, it's also a bit higher. So like this, it does not press on my nose. And even though the foam is a bit like over the lenses, as you can tell, here, it's a bit overlapping with the lenses. Actually, within VR, you don't see it. And for me, it's perfect because I have, well, very, very comfortable foam. And I don't have the foam pressing on my nose, and I still have no light leakage at all. So that's how I kind of pimp the original foam in order to fit my face and in order not to press against my nose. All right, let's come to the conclusion. Can I recommend the VR cover foam replacement for the Lenovo Explorer? And the answer is yes, I can. This is a high quality replacement. It's made out of faux leather. So if you sweat a lot, you can simply wipe off your sweat, which is much more hygienic than with the original foam because, well, all your sweat gets sucked into it. And, well, if you want to pass it on to a friend, it's not so great. So this is definitely an advantage of the VR cover. Then another added benefit is that the area around your nose is more comfortable because, well, the original foam kind of pressed onto your nose, and that is not so nice. However, the trade-off here is that you have a bit more light leakage here with the VR cover foam replacement than you have with the original foam. And, well, as I said before in this video, if you don't have the sweat problem, well, you can have a workaround by simply putting up the original foam like this, and then you also won't have the nose uncomfortable problem with the original foam. So, but anyways, for all the reasons above, if you are sweating a lot, this is a great high quality replacement of the original foam that I can recommend to you. Let's also talk about the price. So $29 for two, I think is reasonable, especially for the quality that you get here. But if it was $29 for one, then I would think it's too expensive. But for two, why don't you simply find another user of a Lenovo Explorer, for example, on the MRTV Discord server. The link is in the description below. And then you simply share the price of this VR cover foam replacement. And for $14.50, that is a price that I would be willing to pay for this here. Alright, if you have any more questions, please do leave them in the comment section below, or much better, why don't you simply chat with me on the MRTV Discord server. The MRTV Discord server is a fantastic free resource. You can chat with me, or you can chat with the MRTV community. They are a super helpful bunch of great people, and it's really fun to be part of the community. So simply click on the link in the description below and you will get onto the MRTV Discord server. Again, a great free resource. Check it out now. Alright, that's it for this video. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you've not subscribed to Mixed Reality TV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.